everyone, and welcome back to the Big Red Adventure. That's right. I decided to play some more of it against my better judgment. This 1995 point and click post-Soviet adventure game. The first chapter of which, starring the one and only Doug Nuts, wasn't exactly inspiring, but we're back. We're back because sometimes it's important to do the work, whether anyone wants you to or not. And that's what this channel is all about. You've tuned into Decafjedi, as always, for Retro Adventure Wednesday. It's good to see everyone. I hope you're having a good evening. I'm counter-programming tonight both an address from the president and the Survivor Season 49 finale as we record this live. So no spoilers on either of those, please. But I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Good to see you, Paul. There's Matt, Mike, Gary, Atomic Matter, AE. Good to see you. Hope everybody's well. Yeah, we're gonna play some more of this. So last time around, what's this game all about? We're set in post perestroika, post Soviet Russia. There is a shadowy conspiracy by the Communist Party to re-seize power. And against that backdrop, that really hasn't figured in yet, but we're against that backdrop playing so far as Doug Nuts, a international jewel thief. We broke into the Moscow Museum and stole a crown. And now, as we left off last time, we had switched perspectives. We are now Dino Fagioli, a guy who appears to be a lunkhead sailor man. I know nothing else there, so we'll see how this goes. Hey, RJ. Hey, Nutromancer. Ooh, I did see that AE. I meant to respond to that. Yeah, the Tomb Raider, a remake and a remaster coming up. Was that what it was? That's pretty good. We're going to get into this. We're going to start playing because the sooner we start, the sooner we can get close to the end of this ding dang game. Remaster and all new. That's awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed the first of the reboots, like the one just titled Tomb Raider from what that would have been probably the like Xbox 360 era, but didn't really play any of the subsequent ones. I have not played KGB, unfortunately. Okay, so we are Dino. Here we are. Welcome back to the game. I have to remember how to use this interface. That's very good. At least we don't have all that inventory yet. You remember me? We met last night. Oh, man. Feels if a herd of elephants is dancing the rumba inside my head. I blame the sea air. The drunkard. It is the drunkard. Uh-oh, I hope that didn't just ruin an important puzzle. Zelda's Caravan. Oh man, they've got Zelda here? Uh-oh. Yeah, content warning. So far, this game has trafficked a number of problematic stereotypes. I would just expect it to continue doing that, and we will do our best to try to navigate through that. Wow, down here's an exit to a drugstore just sort of tucked neatly in the corner. That's where we want to go. It's a classic circus drugstore. Vodka cola. Skrock. Skrock potato chips, $1 $1. Okay, let's see here. They should have free soup bones here. Hey, Expert Casual, good to see you. Looks like the kind of store that would have free soup bones. It's a barrel of rum. Oh, beans, here we go. Ah, beans. Pharmacarney, there you go. Okay. Check out this can of beans, shopkeeper. I'd like to buy these beans. That'll be $2 $2. Here you are, my good man. Okay, so this is a classic. Use the beans on yourself. But oh, it's one of those lollipop stands. I want a lollipop. Nope, just not going to interact with that. No, no text or anything to make it worth my time. Okay, I like how it's gone totally silent. That's always fun. Eat beans. Wow, I feel full of beans. Wow, I feel full of beans.
All beans. It's Decaf Jedi on twitch.tv.
Wow, I feel full of beans. We're splitting the scene. We're full of beans. Hot dog, the problem solved. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Me being normal, I'm off to the pharmacy and the carnival to buy some beans. Perfect. No notes. Let's see here. Straight across to the big top. Do you mind paying first? Well, actually, I do. Hey, King Diesel, good to see you. The owner of the drugstore. What do you want? Are you the shopkeeper? Have a look around. So how do I actually pay this guy? I guess I did, magically. Yeah, I like him to be a big beefy lad here. I like a dumb protagonist. That's fun. Roll up, ladies and gentlemen. Come and marvel at Ursus. You can lift more than him. You'll win 100 ruble dollars. Nar. Okay. Be 5 ruble dollars. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present the strongest man on earth, the man who can halt a moving locomotive, who can lift with his little finger a 700-pound block of iron, the man who is able to unscrew using just one hand the cap of a jar of pet pills. Here he is, Big Ursus. Here, too, is a man who dares to challenge Big Ursus at weightlifting. A big round of applause for our challenger, please. But an end to such niceties. Let's start off this epic challenge with a weight of over 300 pounds. It is up to you now, gentlemen. Does look like one giant bar with 3 weights. Big Ursus's muscles are stretched to the point of spasm. Oh, this is getting kind of hot and heavy. The true champion that he is, he grits his teeth. He will not yield to exhaustion. With one last heave, raises the mighty weight. 300 pounds. Can a challenger match this? Wow, I guess I can. That's amazing. The challenger succeeded in equaling Big Ursus. This is the first time anyone's gotten as far as this. The prize goes to you as richly deserved. Wow. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic, but we won, I guess. Okay, well, there you have it. Back to the drugstore, back to the carnival drugstore. The C in CVS stands for carnival. Or circus. Just grab that big old bottle of rum. Ooh, caviar and watermelons. Man could have quite a party with caviar and watermelon. The day after, headache pills. I'd like to buy these headache pills. That'd be 3 ruble dollars. Here you are, my good man. I'd like to buy these headache pills. What does any of this have to do with their hero, Mr. Nuts? Soup to nuts, I have no idea. Let's see. Leave the store and head west to the wharf. You mind paying first? I literally don't know how. Why would it make this difficult? Oh, put the coins on the register. That's a good idea. I like this. Nope, not a hot spot. Yeah, money can be exchanged for goods and services. Yes. I did give him the product earlier. Let's see if that. I'd like to buy this barrel of rum. It'll be 20 ruble dollars. Now can I go? Ah, that did it. Okay. I thought I did that once already, but perhaps not. An entrance. Okay. Wow, the Drunken Well Tavern. There are lots of places like this around here where old sea dogs meet to swap travelers' tales. Tales, which is the years pass and the beer flows, grow ever more incredible. Traveler's Tales, isn't that who made the early Lego games? Was that Traveler's Tales? Yeah, $20 a barrel. That's not high quality rum. Great, I feel like we got some like vague ska sounds happening now. Old sea dog? You old devil of a landlord, bring me one of those counterfeit brews that you pass off as rum. My throat's as dry as the Sahara Desert. Excuse me, there's something I need to know. Let me be your landlubber. I'm in no mood for idle chat today. Hey, Matt, thank you so much for the resub. A year. Thank you for all the support. A sweet little dog. I just love these creatures. Loyal, gentle, and affectionate. Far better than cats. Wow. Thank goodness this scene scrolls. Right, methanol? West, west, west? Dissonant Reserve? Golden Grape. A big scum bar energy. Landlord. Is that what an innkeeper would be called in some countries? Would that be a thing? Is that a thing? Just rejoin the oil tanker Potemkin at her next port of call. Do you know where she's headed? It was all about the shipping lanes. Which fell over where? Did you fill this with water for some reason? Alcohol's bad for you. Sea Dog, are you the one that knows where the Potemkin's headed? I had to actually read what he said, but it sounded like it could be a clue. You see, I'm in one hell of a mood. I'm guessing we need to give him Possibly. No. Not yet. Yar, he hates the sea and everything in it. All right, let's take our chances with a fortune teller. You wish to know the future? Only 5 ruble dollars. What point is there in playing the game if I know the ending? Zelda has never gotten anyone's future wrong. Come on in. It's kind of a pretty scene. Use my magic powers to peer in the mystery of times. What do you wish to know? The past, the present, or the future? I know about the past and the present. If you run out of money and lose, that's a great question to Geomancer. I mean, I wouldn't expect this game to necessarily account for things like that. I see a land scorched by the sun. I see a man on a white horse. I see a hidden treasure. Ooh, a future rich in adventures. Are you certain all this will happen? Future is still not sure. 2 foreigners named Alex and Koss, begging at the street corner. Your future depends on them. I need to rest. Thanks ever so much. All right, do you mind if I steal some stuff now that you're gone? Hey. Hello. You haven't any candied sunflower seeds, have you? Oh, look at that sexy girl parrot. Well, well, well. What a temper. Made in Hong Kong. Potion, 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 potion. Anti-headache potion. Oh, diploma. Charlatan Vocational Institute. Fortune telling and swindology. Applied swindology. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Blackbird. So we're going to combine our headache pills with our rum and give it to this drunkard. Or maybe we won't. And your headache pills and the tankard of water, that makes more sense. Here you go. Oh, just what I need. I feel better now. All right. What's up, drunkard? What were you wanting, my friend? Is that box yours? Is anybody by chance full of candied sunflower seeds? Because I know a parrot who would like some. I could do a trade. Ooh, a cask of rum for the box. I just so happen to have a cask of rum. Here, take your box. Sweet. The puzzle's practically solved. Wow. Man, he just grabbed that whole ding-dang box, y'all. I'm betting we take those back to the parrot. Let me scroll down. Good save. Stuff that crate in your pocket. That's right. Big crate. When the barrel of rum have cured his hangover, I mean, that's what I would think. Hair of the dog that bit you. And that's literally a puzzle in Cursed Monkey Island, right? Speaking of Cursed Monkey Island, I don't know how many of you have had a chance to listen to this week's episode of Quest, the adventure game podcast. Let me get a link to that over in chat. But we have a very special Quest this week. I mean, on the one hand, Ben and I talk about some of our favorite games that we've played in 2025. So it's sort of an end of year wrap up where we talk about mostly new games, with a few old ones thrown in, just games that both of us have enjoyed this year. So it's a fun chat there. But maybe more importantly, we had a special surprise. We were joined by one Dominic Armato for a brief cameo. That's right, the voice of Guybrush Threepwood joined us briefly for this week's episode of Quest to review some of the sandwiches available at the Adventure X conference in London this year. So be sure to tune in. Ben and I didn't know that's what was going to be in the recording. Francisco Gonzalez, our official sandwich correspondent, sent us the file, and we listened to it live while we were recording. And there was Dominic, and I have to tell you, it was really good stuff. Dominic is wonderful, and his performance as Guybrush Threepwood is the best thing ever. And he was so game to talk about such a dumb topic. Hey. It's full of candy sunflower seeds. Okay. Wow, my favorite food. It's a whole box of them if you want. Shut up, woman. You'll never understand me. Farewell. What's up with this toxic parrot? You'll never understand me. Farewell. Never see me again, Wilbur. Don't you dare come creeping back. Oh man, these two are toxic. Married life doesn't suit me. Oh wow. He's noped out of existence. Oh, that's a shame. You hate to see that. Really, I can just grab all the potions. Is there one that I want to have? While you're here, pick up the skull and the potion. The walkthrough doesn't say which one. So guess what, gang? Get ready for some inventory. Just what this game needed. Ugh, I hate it already. I guess you can't have too many potions. That's what I always say in D&D. Oops, it's all gone. What does that mean? Is that the one I was supposed to pick up? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, you think this could be like a gift of the Magi kind of situation, farming, where we're just like trading things all the way up? Yeah, at least the potions have distinctive bottles. That does help a little bit. Okay. Oh wait, I have the parrot in my inventory? I don't think I realized that he has joined me now. Hey, Sea Dog, this'll cheer you up. How are you doing? Got me worried, you wretched creature. Problems with women, but I'm back now. God, man told me where you were in despair, so. Oh, wow. You tell me where the oil tanker Potemkin is due to birth? Yes, long story. Ah, Stokefitzburg. 60 miles. Ah, beans. Toxic parrot has joined the party. Santa Rosalia, an Italian whaler. Captain's name Vito Corallo. I know him well. 6 English sailors were upset because we beat them at darts. A week. Haven't told you the story of the sea serpent yet. Do I have to listen to him? I like that we're just pulling out the lollipop and occasionally licking it now. Well, I guess I can't talk to him anymore. Problem solved. Puzzle solutioned. Yeah, this isn't the worst adventure game. It mostly functions as an adventure game, and some of this could be solvable, I suppose. A good chunk of it isn't that bad. Ooh, on the Orient Express. Oh, man. You know, I've never played Deponia. I've only heard people tell me I wouldn't like it. I'm curious, those who played it in the chat, would I, in fact, enjoy Deponia? That's right, it's a trap. Bad games exist to remind us that other games are good. Absolutely not, Mike says. That's what I thought. I hear it has unpleasant protagonist issues, which is kind of a killer for me in an adventure game. I have a superb sense of misdirection. It's kind of fun. That's fun. That's not what you meant to say. That's a malpropism. Pony is about stealing horses. Ooh, bad background music. That's a rough one. I mean, I guess I'll talk to this guy. Oh no, cutscene. Uh-oh. What's it about? Beautiful and exciting for only $2 ruble. I'm sawing a laser sharp sword. Is it Jingle Bells? It is. Sure. Doot, doot, doot. The Dark Wood. Okay. Continue east into the Dark Wood and take the right path to reach another sign. Oh, that's not a sign. Sweet. Oh, I hate this already. My walkthrough's wrong. Ah, the classic sound that bees make. Enjoy bees. Does this check out to you? Let's show the lollipop to these bees. Oh no, now what? Ooh, maybe they've calmed down. Oh no, not again. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is fun. He's enjoying them, Ron. All right, the bees chased away the wolves. Classic. Well, his music couldn't be a lot worse. So we're going to continue, let's see. Go through the cave and continue east and then north. Wasps, eh? Back where I'm from, we call those waspers, which I think is actually the scientific term for them. Waspers. Insects that wasp. Okay. Pick up the poster. Go inside. I like that we have an open command that never actually is necessary to open anything. Ooh, look at that. Sputnik, the ice cream that puts you in orbit. Got a lady. What an incredible babe. Look at that hat. She must be married to an officer. What an incredible babe. Almost uglier than me. Beat it, nerd face. The young lady's not to be disturbed. I wanted to. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Near the luggage office. Okay, I'm guessing that was his trainer. All I know is I've got a very cool banana now. I like this background. I like these parcels heading off places. Mr. Holmes, 22 Baker Street. Oh, we know who that is. Uncle Sam, 1492 Wall Street, New York, USA. Champs-Élysées. Je mis sous la pluie à midi et à minuit. Il y a tout ce que vous voulez aux Champs-Élysées. Huh? Mr. Ulysses. This is where Carmen Sandiego has been stashing all the stuff. Okay, let's see here. Let's talk to her gorilla. Get lost, jerk. Do you want your arm broken? Yeah, it'd be hard to fit many people into that horse. It's a good point, farming. Okay, so let's see. We've talked to that guy and can't get anywhere. But there's an obvious solution to this puzzle, and that is eat the banana. I guess we're going to win this with potassium? Oh, he's going to slip on the peel. Okay. Make sure you're booked in at the hospital. You have to make reservations at the hospital? Oh, he's really mad at me. Whoop. Oh, man, classic. Bongo, what the heck are you up to? Ow, my leg's broken. I'm in excruciating pain. Oh, good dialogue. I'm going to find another bodyguard. A lady like me certainly shouldn't travel alone, gosh darn it. Well, ma'am, I know a lunkhead who could fill that position. Excuse me, miss. I can escort you as far as Venice. Gotta get to my ship. You say so. So it's a deal. What's your name? Dino Fagioli. What a crazy name. It reminds me of a plate of minestrone. That'd be like a bowl of minestrone. Come on, the train's about to leave. Don't forget the luggage. Dwarf pea? Dwarf pea? Oh, the Bolshoi, the famous Moscow theater, is fully booked. All the upper classes of Moscow are here to applaud a foreign star touring the eastern countries. Donna Fatale. Apparently it's possible for a completely unvoiced game to have bad acting. Maybe it's my performance. You know, we can't throw it all in the game. Donna Fatale. This is going to be our third playable character. Donna Fatale. Whoa, is she topless? What the heck? Splendid, fantastic, baby, you're a real singer. Oh no. I'm glad you enjoyed my performance. She has real Pauline from the Donkey Kong arcade cabinet energy in this close-up. Like, this is definitely like I've just been grabbed by a giant ape who's ascending a skyscraper. Sorts of vibes here. That is so Pauline coded. I've been very rude. I didn't even introduce myself. The richest landowner in all Georgia. Which Georgia, though? What are you doing here, Mr. RJ? Doing to Venice for business. I'm traveling on the Orient Express. I don't trust those flying things called aeroplanes. You know what I mean? We love Venice. The Colosseum is not there. Not the Colosseum. Be an unforgettable journey. Everything's happening so quickly. A girl needs time. I don't want to be pushy. I have all the time in the world to think about. The train doesn't leave until tomorrow morning. I'm about to start a romantic adventure, unaware of what the world has planned for her. I'm literally scrolling through my walkthrough to figure out how much game there is left. The answer? Too much. Oh, Riri. I'm so excited. I spent all last night thinking about this beautiful journey. That's nothing, darling. If you want after Venice, I'll take you around the world. Paris, London, New York. What is that big box? Oh, it's a small souvenir of Kremlin. I got it for 1 million ruble dollars. Peanuts, you know. 1 million. Have I ever told you you're so charming? This lady's all about the money. She doesn't care about this guy. The Orient Express, that legendary train that goes through Eastern Europe, has always been the scene of adventure and murders. Were there a lot of murders on the Orient Express or just that one time? Like, were there a bunch of other trips on the Orient Express where people also got murdered? Was that just like a common thing on the Orient Express? I reserved the best compartment for us, babe. These damned old-fashioned trains are so small, know what I mean? Hey. Bill, thank you so much for that resub. You have one murder and they never let you forget. That's right. Okay, that's actually a pretty good joke. Yeah, this is good stuff. This is like the vaulted ceilings in the quarters in Codename Iceman. Let's have a rest. Have a look around the train. This is a good walk cycle. All right. Must be an arcade gallery. Here on the green table, many passengers play until the last ruble dollar with cards or dice. Oh, we have to talk to the game designers again. So the game designers have self-inserted into this game, and it's time for us to talk to them again. When does this game start to make sense? I have no idea. I don't know where the whole plot about bringing back communism is supposed to come in. Her idle animations are kind of fun. Touching up the makeup. If you didn't know, this protagonist is a woman. Hey, here she is, the famous Donna Fatale, an internationally renowned star. What's going on? Has the success made you forget old friends? I don't go around with people like you. Now I'm a star. My dear partner, I was thinking, do you think someone would be interested in an exclusive revelation on a great star's obscure past? Surely a tabloid would pay millions for something like that. Again, I think these guys are the game developers who also, I guess, appeared in the first game in this series, Nippon Safes Incorporated. So who knows? Imagine, whoa. I like that we have several close-up portraits of these characters. You don't convince me. If this is a blackmail, I want you to know you won't get anything from me. Not to mention the peculiar photos. Ah, the artistic ones. Wow. Are they getting ready to revenge porn? Donna Fatale? How much do you want for those photos? What do you think we are, common blackmailers? We'd rather be paid in kind. Oh, wait. You'll have my body, but not my spirit? What in the world? What do you think I am, a baboon, maybe? But she's not an ordinary woman. She is a mafia boss's wife. B-O-S-S-E-S. She is a mafia boss's wife. You know, my family and I recently went on a cruise, and on the cruise, they had this unique dining experience where you go to a certain part of the ship, and all of a sudden, like, the normal corridors of a cruise ship turn into a train station and an Old West setting. And they usher you aboard a train with a dining car and just sort of train seating and all that sort of stuff. And you sit down, and now you're in a Wild Western train, and it starts to rumble, and the shades raise up on the windows beside all the tables, and you're now traveling throughout the Wild West on virtual screens on every window pane, and you're getting to see the sights as you go, and it's rumbling like you're on a real train. And then there's like a dinner theater thing where some outlaws hijack the train, and it was a good time. It was the best dining experience I've ever had on a make-believe train on a boat. So this reminds me a lot of that, being on a train on a boat. But only this one's just a train in a game. She has something we're interested in. Really? What is that? Microfilm with the designs of a new game console microprocessor. A real jewel of engineering. Does that blast processing? Yeah, having a self-insert that makes you look like a massive creep is definitely a choice. What's her name? Her name is Petty Molotova. Oh, we saw her earlier. With the tough guy who's her bodyguard. An ingenious girl like you shouldn't have any problem with that, should you? I like the idea of inserting yourselves just to like tell protagonists what to do, since you couldn't do that like organically within the plot itself. I knew you were smart, my gorgeous babe. Gorgeous, yes. Yours, no. Oh man, there's a lot to work with here. Okay. Hi. Okay, Mauricio doesn't. Sure. I take it that's a soccer thing. I'm just gonna assume that's a soccer thing. And not for me, an American. Okay, so for some reason we're supposed to find room 3. I don't know how we know that, but we do. It's Doug Nuts. What's he doing here? Okay. Donna. Well, it's nice to see you again, sweetheart. It's very strange meeting you so far from home. What are you doing here? I'm on a business trip. Anyway, tell me about you. I've heard you become a big star. Oh, don't exaggerate. Just a small tour organized by dear Pucci Pucci. Pucci. Oh, yeah, the Emperor. Oh, I'm in trouble. 2 ugly mugs are blackmailing me. Blackmail? How dare they? Tell me who they are and I'll take care of them. I'm Doug Nuts. Oh, bear not, sweetheart. They can take revenge on me. You have to help me get a hold of the microfilm instead. Where is it? A certain Betty Molotova, but I haven't got a clue how to get it. I'll take care of it. I'm used to these kind of things. Knew I could rely on you. Aw. This is my favorite part of the adventure, where I get kissed by a woman. Man, what more could you want? Okay, now I'm Doug Nuts again. And please, again, try to be mature. No Doug Nuts jokes in chat. This is not my train. This is not my beautiful wife. As you're at the door, what do you think about popping down to the bar to fetch me a cup of coffee? Does this feel a bit nostalgic for the Cold War USSR? Yeah, you know, it is weird. Like, I think that's what it wants to be, but I kind of get the feeling that the people writing it didn't know enough about the Cold War or the Soviet Union or Russia or anything to make their like satire particularly incisive. So you just kind of like end it with things like the KGB sure was a secret police force and Russians really enjoy drinking vodka. And a lot of the like satire doesn't go a whole lot deeper than that. Yeah, they just want to make language and visual jokes. And it's like, if that's what you're hanging your whole game on, you would think that you would bother to do a little bit better job of it, which is strange to me. But certainly, madam. Ah, the old Dino Bean. Nice to see you again. Do you remember me? We're the gentleman who helped me win the sumo match in Tokyo. Ah, first I met Donna and now you. There's someone definitely behind all this. What are you doing on this train? This is Miss Molotova. She thinks a lady shouldn't travel alone. Have you tried Red Comrade Save the Galaxy? No, I haven't. We're organizing a surprise party for Miss Molotova. A party brilliant. I love surprises. We need a photo of her for the present. Somewhere in her compartment there must be a negative of her photos. Can you try to find it? I'll try. If it's for a present, she'll be surprised. You can bet on that. Oh man, we're taking advantage of poor Dino Bean. Okay, now we're Dino. Let's get a save going. Okay, bar car. Talk to the barman. Hello, barman. Can I help you? I'd like a cup of coffee. All right. Return to room 10. So the game just tags you in and out of these characters. I guess there's not going to be sort of like intentional swapping around to solve puzzles or anything. Oh, there's Miss Molotova. Okay. So did you bring it? Surely, madam. I'd given up all hope. Here you are. Oh gosh. Total idiot. My fur coat is synthetic. What a mess. Is she mad because we ruined her synthetic fur coat? Or does the fact that it's synthetic mean that like the fibers are going to melt together now that hot coffee's on it? Like I think a synthetic fur would be a lot easier to clean than a real one. Maybe some water, let me help you. Don't touch me, clumsy. You've done enough, damn it. Damage. I think that's just a typo. I don't think they're going for any kind of cool pronunciation there. You've done enough damage. What do you think a cup of hot coffee does? 1d4? 1d6? Guess it depends on how hot it is. I'm sorry. Really fancy a good game of Snap just to relax. Certainly, madam. Okay, so we did that. Leave the room and then go straight back in. I love a good puzzle like that. Okay, now it's empty. Enter the toilet. It's the lady's ring. She took it off to have a wash. Might be useful for our surprise. Good job still in a ring. 1d4 hot coffee could one-shot a low constitution wizard. I think that's about right. I think the average wizard probably couldn't take much. I mean, if also he took a little bit of blunt force from the cup itself, that would definitely take out a level 1 wizard. Okay, let's see. Oh. There's more to be done in the cabin. I didn't realize there was an area over here. Okay, now we're here. Morpheus, and you'll never wake up. Sure. Okay. That's why they had to remove it from Grand Theft Auto. Thank you, Kevin. Let's see here. We're going to go back out to the hallway. We're going to give these items we've just acquired to Mr. Douglas Nuts. Do you think Dino would have like a kind of voice? Do you think like, Mr. Nuts kind of thing? What do we think he's got going on here? Yeah, screen scrolls that aren't obvious are a pet peeve of mine as well. All right, Doug Nuts, here's a ring. Doug couldn't be happier. And now we're Doug. Go back to room 3. I think we might finish this tonight, gang, which, boy, what a relief. Means the Tsar's crown is with him. Okay, this isn't where we want to be. We want to find room 3. Maybe a Patrick Warburton voice. That's a good point. Hey, Donna Fatale. What is that? Must be your aftershave. Doug, they're sleeping pills. Ah, yeah, so you keep it. I don't need it. Sure. I haven't found the microfilms you asked for, but I brought you this beautiful ring. Perfect. Donna, you have to keep searching on your own. Well, if you carried on search on your own, I like that the text exits the boundary of the speech bubble here. Wouldn't want people to get too suspicious. Okay, now we are Donna Fatale again. Open ring. Here are those infamous microfilms. Wow, what a place to hide them. Okay, well, we did it. Again, it's important to note that the game's developers are blackmailing Donna with nude photos of her. And that's why she's looking for this in the first place. Now, if you have microfilm, you put in an enclunk, a Peruvian enclunk. The best place to hide microfilm. Hey, thief. Hey, gorgeous hunk, all alone. Whoa. You're amazing, babe. Fancy keeping me company? You buy me a drink? Sure, whatever you want. crazy for champagne. All those bubbles really turn me on. Oh, you gotta drink this in a quieter place. I'll show you my samovar collection. I don't know what that is. Here we are, babe. Let's toast. I wasn't supposed to do this. Excuse me for a second. Okay, so this is maybe just a distraction. Look at that guy's expression. Maybe we need to get rid of him for Doug's sake. Ticket inspector. No tickets. Fun fact, mentioning Leisure Suit Larry too is a bad way to flirt with someone with an ethnomusicology degree. You mean Al Lowe didn't do his research on that? A music teacher himself, cutting corners. Like their hotspot doesn't really work. So did you bring us what we asked for? Be patient. We were talking about seconds. Here, take it. Here's the microfilm. Give me the photos. Never underestimate. What did I tell you, my dear partner? Never underestimate women. Again, your self-insert characters being just the worst is an interesting choice. You're really cool. Here are the photos. We won't blackmail you anymore. What do you think we are, tricksters? We have the negatives anyway. Okay, sly boots. Give me some real Anachronox vibes. Okay, sly boots. Give me the negatives or you won't get the microfilm. My dear partner, we've seriously considered dissolving our company if you hadn't put 95 of the capital. What is all this? What is it? Oh, wow. Great icon. Good job. Good job, pixel artists. You nailed it once again. Oh, this game, man. I really hoped it would be like some silly, like, let's have fun with all kinds of Soviet and Russian tropes. And the complete absence of those has just really kind of left the game with nothing. It's not the game I expected at all. Okay. Talk to Douglas Nuts. This puzzle's too complicated. I'd love to know the devious mind who planned it. Ugh. Okay. Now I am the one and only Douglas Nuts. Oh, I may have messed up. Oh, I don't have to open this. I just have to walk to it. But you have to get in the right place for the hotspot to work. Not just gonna let you walk out. Good morning. You got a cigarette? I left mine in the other uniform. I'm sorry, I don't smoke. Okay. Does anyone remember what room the creepy guy was in? Maybe room 7. There's a few creepy guys. Be more specific. This is a good point. Go talk to the designers more. I like that they gave themselves a lot of content in this game. That was a good idea. Look who's here. Our friend from Moscow. After our micro. A talkative friend meant microorganism. Yeah. You got a cigarette? The supply of special cigars hidden in the suitcase secret compartment. Special tobacco? I think it's really what I need. How much for a special cigarette? We're saying special cigarette here. What are we talking? 100 ruble dollars. Has anyone told you before that you programmers are dreadful people? Oh man. They just have all the fun with this game, don't they? Hey, Dino Bino. I wish I would get murdered on the Orient Express. So, any news? Gonna have a spare 100 ruble dollars. Okay, let's see here. We may need to go back and find the guy that we abandoned earlier. I keep doing this wrong. There we go. Come on down. There, now you can exit the room. Good job, Donna. Okay. I need to do something in the room with the creep that she seduced earlier. But I can't quite figure out how to do that. 10,000 ruble dollars. Okay. So I wonder what room that was in. Yeah, I wonder if I've soft locked. Okay. Well, I guess I'll never know if I soft locked until it's too late. Hey, now's a good time to save. Hey, Ricky. All right, here we go. So what are we going to do now that we're in here? Put the sleeping pills in the champagne. This is fine. Why does this guy have Doofenshmirtz energy? Special Russian flavoring for champagne. Perfect. Okay. Open the wardrobe. Examine shirt. There's a number written in the cuff, 653. And of course, you're going to want to take the sheets. Nice wardrobe. Absolutely. Okay, let's go back and see Douglas Nuts. Okay, we gave him the sheets. Hey, Grayson, good to see you. Well, now we're on the Orient Express, and we're switching between our three characters. Right now, we are Donna Fatale, the girl one. And this, of course, is your old friend, Doug Nuts. 653. Okay, we switched back. Talked to Doug Nuts. Here's 100 ruble dollars. Now you know how to make a man happy, but generally I use other methods. Well. Yeah, I mean, this is sort of the typical game that doesn't have enough in the way of hints for much of it to make sense, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to go back to being Doug Nuts. Why would you ever be Doug Nuts if you could be Donna Fatale? Okay, Doug Nuts. I appreciate that they can draw a floor in perspective. Yeah, I mean, honestly, other than the kind of like washed out palette and I mean, it's very Amiga coded in my head a little bit, and just sort of the dithering that I think makes it look a little lower rent. It's not a bad looking game. Very curvy train. Well, it must be going around bends a lot. Okay, now I guess we can buy the cigarette we need to give to the ticket inspector for no reason. All right, we did it. Okay. Have you got a cigarette? Of course, help yourself. A special cigarette. Have you got a light? Sorry, I don't think I have. I can't smoke it till I can find a light. Boy, speaking of murders on the Orient Express, everyone be sure to go watch Wake Up Dead Man, the latest film in the Knives Out series. It is fantastic. Wonderful movie. Streaming now on Netflix. Okay. So here I am. Now it's time to go see Maurizio. Have you got a light by any chance? Sure, here you are. Thank you, I'll give it back straight away. Don't worry, I've got 9 more. Okay, bye. What a world. What a world. Boy, next week is Wednesday, Christmas Eve? Retro Adventure Christmas Eve? Ooh, I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze in a stream. I have to stream Retro Adventure Wednesday a little earlier in the week. And then Christmas Day, if all goes according to plan, we should have what has become our regular Christmas Day programming here, which is to say in the morning, I will start up a running loop of Sierra Christmas card demos. We can watch some of those in the morning. I'll put that on for a few hours. And then, Christmas Day Eve, Christmas Day Eve, Christmas Day night, we will try to play a little bit of King's Quest 2, as is our tradition. Gotta play King's Quest 2 on Christmas Day. Very special Jestmas next week on Allied Stream. Oh, that's true. I forgot all about that. You got a light by any chance? Yes, I do. Here you go, you dummy. Finally, I can smoke. Oh, this cigarette is much better than mine. Which brand is it? Woodstock Light. Now I only smoke these. Excellent choice. Okay, well, we did it. Damn, it's locked. Oh, we can take his keys now. I'm the Archangel Gabriel. I have my halo in the compartment. Okay. Damn, it doesn't work. It's locked from the inside. Okay. Fine. This is stupid. Gang, this game's stupid and I hate it. I wanted to find redeeming qualities in it, but there are none. You know, we played a lot of really horrible games here on the stream. This is the best game. No, Grayson, it's not. I'm afraid it's not. You know, we've played a lot of bad games on the stream. And you know, if anything, they've made me appreciate one of our earliest bad games, the Ace Ventura CD-ROM game, a little bit more. Like, as bad as it was at times, it had production values. It had some things like that going for it. This feels like it's sort of still a work in progress, but sure. Oh, if you stand in the right place, you can jump across. Good to know. Oh my lord. Let yourself down on the sheets. It didn't tell us the doors were locked, but that's the conclusion we're going to make. Ha! Hurrah, the crown at last. This time nothing can take me away from you, babe. Oh no, it's like the last express. Look at that rotoscoping. Wait, why are the Marx Brothers here? What's happened? Good, Harpo. Looks like everything's going according to plan. Did you take the corpse? Sure, the doctor will be glad. Harpo, famous for his speaking. My souvenir. I mean, a collector can't buy a little souvenir without being mugged. Who the hell are you? How rude, Harpo. We haven't introduced ourselves. I'll do it now, Groucho. We are the faithful servants of Dr. Virago, the world-famous scientist and doctor. It wasn't for his unorthodox ways, he would have won the Nobel Peace Prize. Nobel Peace Prize. The FIFA Peace Prize. It's not even the Peace Prize, just the Nobel Prize. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. What have we got to do with this, doctor? We're not ill. Not yet, not yet. You know, remember what the doctor said about the young virgin? You're right, Groucho. I almost forgot. Hey, this pretty young lady should be all right. I'm not a Virgo. I'm a Capricorn. These damn people have kidnapped Fem. Is that what we're calling Donna Fatale? Dino, we gotta do something. Sure, but what? Maybe we should inform the police. Not the police. Think we should chase them? Pretty young lady in danger. There's only one thing I wanted to ask you. What's a Capricorn? Fortunately, you haven't asked me what a virgin is yet. All right. So Donna's been kidnapped. I guess this is the final act. Well, look at my walkthrough here. Finding Donna. Okay, this looks completable. I think we can do it tonight. I hope we can do it tonight. I pray we can do it tonight. Okay. Continue east twice more. I like their commitment to putting random maze sections in the game. Also, the Marx Brothers were there. After tramping for many a mile, our heroes spot a small village. The road's obstructed by the roaring waters of a river. Okay. John Philip Sousa. Please, Shy Mouth Boy, please pray. Just like finishing up Simon the Sorcerer, it's similar. I feel like Simon the Sorcerer hated me back, though. I feel like this game doesn't hate me. I'd rather lift them in a different order. Sure. Sure. I'd rather lift them in a different order. That's where I started with that one originally. The game doesn't hate you in Soviet Russia. No. This game tries its best to respect me. Come on, Doug. You can get across now. All right, Doug Nuts. Let's cross the river. The splash sounds so realistic. What was wrong with the bees? I mean, it's true. They have digital sound effects in this game. Why were the bees that horrible, horrible sound? Okay, cross the bridge, they go north to the village. Ooh, here time seems to have stood still. The villagers are very wary of outsiders. Oh look, Zelda's caravan's here. What, if anything, do you think this game has to say about post-Soviet Russia? Does it have a perspective, or is it just stupid? I mean, maybe all it has to say about post-Soviet Russia is, wow, what a crazy place Russia was in the 1990s, which isn't wrong. Like, that is accurate. I don't know if it's crazy in any of the ways this game is trying to get to us, but maybe that's it. I mean, it speaks a little bit to the Soviet nostalgia that was going around Russia about the mid-90s. I mean, the whole plot is a communist party trying to regain power. But, you know, also, it's like the Communist Party was a legitimate political party in Russia at the time. that held seats in the Duma. It wasn't like and they ran presidential candidates. It wasn't like the Communist Party ceased to exist after the Soviet Union collapsed. It was still, after Yeltsin's party, it was the leading party in Russian politics. So I don't know. I don't know what it's trying to tell us about post-Soviet Russia, because honestly, I don't think the developers were intellectually curious about post-Soviet Russia. They just were like, would it be crazy to have a game there? And that was sort of where their thinking ended, it feels like. Like, so many of the characters we interact with and play as aren't even Russian in the game, which is a weird choice, right? Not intellectually curious. Yeah, I know, it's pretty shocking, right? What was the last thing I gave a lecture on in class? That's a good question. The last thing I gave a lecture on in class... Oh, look, it's Zelda again. So we meet again, it seems. Listen to me carefully. Your friend is in mortal danger. If you want to save her, you must do as I tell you. Do anything to help Donna. The only way to get in that house is by magic. Checks out. Also, some brigands have robbed me of all my potions. List of ingredients for a magic potion. If you can get them, I'll help rescue your friend. Okay, thanks every so much. Okay, the last thing I lectured on in class. My last lecture would have been on environmental treaty making. Specifically, we compared 3 case studies. The 1989 Montreal Protocol, which was there to ban chlorofluorocarbons that were causing the hole in the ozone layer, sometimes identified as maybe the most successful instance of international cooperation in history. The Montreal Protocol was really sort of a breakthrough agreement that figured out how to balance the needs of both developing and developed states as they sought to solve this mounting environmental crisis. We compared it with the 1992 Kyoto Protocol, and then later the Paris Climate Agreements, looking at how the Kyoto Protocol set up a weird system of carbon emissions trading and also created different standards for its Annex 1 countries, those would be its developed countries, that were responsible for cutting back on their carbon emissions versus what they called non-Annex 1 countries, the developing countries, which only had to monitor their carbon emissions, which is part of the reason the U.S. didn't join the Kyoto Protocol, was because China and India fell into that non-Annex 1 category, which meant they would not have to make any emissions cuts under Kyoto, which the U.S. argued unfairly advantaged them on the global market. Now, the most interesting thing to me about the Kyoto Protocol is you're going to divide the countries of the world into 2 categories, and you go with Annex 1 for the developed countries and non-Annex 1 for the developing countries. It feels like you would just call them Annex 2 or something else, like the idea that you would create one category and then the other category is just the non-Annex 1 category is, yeah, that to me is the weirdest part of it. Then the Paris Agreement is unfortunately itself something of a joke as a follow-up to Kyoto Protocol. It has very, very minimal standards that countries are expected to abide by, which makes it even sadder that the U.S. can't agree like basically every other country in the world just to sign up for it. But there you go. That's what I lectured on in my last class. The Kyoto Protocol is fascinating. Look it up. It's really a fascinating case of cooperation. Developed countries set up a trust fund for the developing countries to help them comply and get rid of CFCs. I don't know if this is still the case, but as recently as just a few years ago, most aerosol sprays still, here in the US at least, still had in small print somewhere on the can that was manufactured in accordance with the Montreal Protocol, containing no chlorofluorocarbons. Boy, I'd rather talk about my classes than this game. I wrote my dissertation on environmental agreements. So let's see. I totally lost what I was doing. Okay, I've talked to Zelda. I gotta examine this list she gave me. Examine list. Dead man's bones, bat wings, lion tooth, sunflower seeds. More talk, less gameplay. That's right.
More talk, less gameplay. It's Decaf Jedi. Decaf Jedi.
Go east, young man. Villagers. Those do look like villagers now that you mention it. That's a good question. Do we need more sunflower seeds? I bet we do. One odd inventory item come up to us. Okay, go east into a graveyard and pick up the bottle and bones. Okay. Graveyard, there we go. The old lady appears to be some kind of toad. It's a good point. Most attractive place in the neighborhood. There are lights, flowers, and a cheery chap humming while he works his digging. Little graveyard humor. Looking for Dr. Virago. Got the last grave on the right at the end. Looking for someone who's still alive. I can't help you. Have to wait until he moves on to better things. Thanks all the same. Okay, got that. So we get a bottle, and then, oh, there's a skull. Do we need a dead man's skull head? Oh, just the bones. Okay, walk over here, dummy. There we go. Bones. We got bones. Okay. Combine the bottle and lantern in your inventory. I poured all the spirit out of the lantern and made a superb whiskey from it. That makes sense. Makes total sense. So he poured oil out of a lantern into a wine bottle and made liquor of some sort? Give this to the gravedigger and ask him about Dr. Virago. Here you go. Ah, something to drink. I was just feeling really dry. You know, I'm bored to death here. It's weird he didn't tell us he wanted a drink. We just had to guess that on our own. This village is full of them. Look at Mr. Kafka, the grocer, rears cockroaches behind his shop. Wow. Carpenter, Mr. Chapetov, who treats the puppet he's made as if it were his own son. One particular madman we're after. Say she can raise the dead. Playing crazy. Okay. Many thanks, gravedigger. Okay. Hey Dino, I need to talk to you. Okay, now that we are Dino, we can go. We need to steal this gutter. Let's see. It says to take the gutter and then enter the little square here. Or if that's what it wants me to do. Sure. There, it worked. Perfect. Nailed it. Okay. Use your music box with the old man sitting there. Why don't we talk to him first and see if he gives us any clue that he wants to hear anything from a music box. We're not allowed to live in peace any longer. This is the third time this year. Guess not. You like music, old man? Yeah, the failure to like set up any of the puzzles is a real aggravation of the game. Let's take that man's glasses while he sleeps. Okay. Find the spectacles with the gutter pipe. Why not? What splendid binoculars. Okay, it's time for us to be Doug Nuts. Okay. Pick up the small stones at the base of the church. Wow, look at that. Look at that great little pixel hunt there. Sure, why not? Okay. Use the icicles on the side of the church. This is going to make a lot of sense. This is definitely something you could do, is the thing. Thank you, Farming. Very good. Very good. Very good. Good. Okay, I'm back in it now. That's all it took. Girl in the tower, you know, be shown. Okay, how am I supposed to do this? Click on one of them and use it to climb up. Okay, that just takes it down. Girl in the tower. Not where I told you to go, my man. Not at all. What a game. What a world. It's stupid to have a pickup icon and an open icon, but no proper use icon. Has to levitate, yes. I don't guess I need to be Dino to do this. Well, let's see here. Tell you what, we're just going to go on YouTube real quick. We're going to see how someone else did this. Big Red Adventure long play. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Boy, this person finished the game in an hour and a half. It must have been amazing. Oh, wait, we've got to go back to the graveyard here in a second. Okay. Okay, I'm watching them. Ah, I see the problem. Now I see the problem. Hey, Tribeca, thank you so much for the sub. 62 months. That's incredible. Tribeca, you've been here basically since the beginning. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you. Okay, I figured out the problem. But first, get a load of this. Ah, thank you, Tribeca. Crumbs. I knew Elvis. Passed away after selling video games in England. Wow, born in 1974, died in 1956. Tragic. Slain by computer virus, Windows. Well, that was fun. What a game. Back to the village. So here's our problem. We need more icicles. Let's see if that gets the job done. Very Kickstarter coded there, right? There we go. We did it. Good job, Dino. After an exhausting climb, we get to the top of the village church tower. See for miles and miles. From the river which runs through it, thick wood in the distance. All right. We're looking for a bat, I guess. Oh, no. Catch it. It might come in handy. Okay, Doug. I'll show you how to catch a bat. All right, my Dino now. Oh, no. We need to get that tarp. Should have known. That's the most gettable looking tarp I've ever seen in an adventure game. Oh, come on, you dummy. Okay, I guess I have to switch to Doug Nuts. Doesn't give me the option to climb up it anymore. Is this where I've soft locked? By golly, it may be. Oh, is that really my last save? Okay. Let's try this again from the start. Well, you have it. I've been chuck locked. Classic chuck lock. Oh, God. Let's do this thing. We have to beat this. Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. We're gonna do it. We got this. Thank you, Grayson. Unbelievable. Oh, wait. I was supposed to go south a couple of screens back. Just a fun little maze to make the game more fun. Do, 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 do. I skip these animations now. I just want this to move forward. I need to get this game out of my life. Okay. Is there a game where a maze actually helped the overall gaming experience? I feel like we've talked about this. A good maze in a game. It's hard to think of one. I kind of like the root monster maze in Space Quest 2, but it's not exactly a maze. Pac-Man, that makes sense. Yeah, Secret of Monkey Island's maze is good. Indiana Jones Atlantis maze? Ugh. I haven't played The Dig, so I couldn't comment on that one. Okay. Okay. We got our list from the Voodoo Lady. Get our lantern. I think we're going to be able to do this fairly quickly, is the good news. We weren't that far along. Okay. Okay. Take this U. All right, all that's done. Let's save. Of course, last time I tried to save it. Oh, that's right. Last time I saved, it crashed the game. Maybe we don't save. Maybe we're going to just play it in the danger zone. I don't know. Okay, Dino, I'm gonna need your help. Okay, let's do this. Nearly caught up. All right. Pick up the tarp. Okay. Let's see what we got. Will it work this time? Or will I give up in defeat, making all of this for naught? Climb up the tower. Oh, pick up the stone. Who needs the stone? Doug Nuts needs it. Ooh, gosh, that would have been a bad one. Now I can climb up the tower. Okay. Use the stone to ring the bell. Okay. Then we're going to use the tarp. Nice. Then we're going to use the binoculars. Have you rage quit a game on stream yet? I don't think I've ever rage quit. Like, not angrily. I've quit games that I've gotten sick of. I mean, I've certainly not finished games. But never in a rage, really, that I can recall. Like, one I remember quitting, like, really quickly and just, like, calling off a stream was Walking Dead Season 2. I got into the first episode, and one of the first choices was, like, a shoot this dog kind of choice. And it already just felt so, like... I've spoken before about how I think when the Telltale games were at their worst in some ways, as much as I love Telltale, is when they would start to feel a little bit emotionally manipulative rather than like evoking emotion through putting hard choices in front of you, when it felt like it was just, you know, we're going to make you wallow in misery with a choice you hate. And that one, I was just in like a few minutes in, it's just like, I don't, if this is going to be how this game is, if it's just going to be miserable choice after miserable choice, I gave up pretty quickly. Yeah, this is way closer to a game than Beverly Hillbillies. Like, Beverly Hillbillies barely even made sense as a video game. Like, it didn't even hold together. So I think this is definitely a better game than Beverly Hillbillies. It's about on the level, I don't know, it's probably better than the first part of Wayne's World. I was going to say, up until the horrible final act in the giant sewer maze, Wayne's World isn't the worst game ever, but that is unbelievably bad. Okay, exit to the northwest, the woods. Wait, northeast of the woods. No, go back this way, you dummies. I bet there's no northeast exit. I bet it means up here. Well, I wish I could save. No, I don't think this is right. So it says to exit to the northeast into the woods from the main village screen. Is there more village over here? We'll peek at this other person's playthrough again. That's the point that I've come to. Oh, wow. Okay, now I see. Now it all makes perfect sense. Yeah, I've heard Curse of Enchantia is a pretty rough one. I've thought about streaming it a few times and taught myself out of it pretty consistently. No, I don't want to come in here. So this is its own exit up here. It's a few pixels you can click on and you're good to go. Okay. Is there something lurking in these woods? It's hard to say. Okay. Walk east and north. Ah, here we go. Hole and tree. Ooh, it's a sunflower seed hole. Terrific. Okay. Actually, we didn't need to do that. The villa. Okay. Huge and disturbing shape. Gloomy old house. Who dwells within the sinister mansion? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Take the tooth from the left lion. Perfect. All right, got the tooth. Okay. Then return through the woods to the village. All right. As simple as that. Of course, I remember how I came, so this shouldn't be a problem. I love these. You barely have to catch the right spot on the edge of the screen to actually move forward. Okay. Lion's tooth. Sunflower seeds. Oh wait, I didn't get the bones from the graveyard. Not a soft lock, I don't think. Unless giving her some of the stuff and not all of it at once locks me. Which could very well happen. This feels like the kind of game that could be messed up in that way. That could be the end of the game for us if that's the case. I'm not above quitting the game this close to the end. That's the point I'm at. Okay. So now you have everything. Dino, I'm gonna need you to hand her the bat. All right. Now I can get to work. Wait here. Perfect. Mustn't drink it till you're actually at the gate. It only works for a very short time, so don't waste it. I can't make any more. Okay. Oh, back to the villa. Oh my god. This game, man. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. She did tell us the ingredients. We had a little list she gave us that listed all the ingredients. So that one wasn't completely unclued. To the game's credit, it did give us some guidance on that. Oops, I bet that was important. Oh well, probably not. It'll be fine. Okay, time has come to drink. One of us has to wait here. You choose. All right, you can drink it then. Thanks, you're so kind. Rescue Donna. Let's hope the screenwriter gives me some, or scriptwriter gives me some help. What? It turned me into a bat? What the heck? Meanwhile, inside the mysterious villa, Donna Fatale meets her kidnapper, the dreadfully disconcerting Dr. Virago. She'll do beautifully for my great experiment. Where am I? Be free to depart this villa and this life. Oh no. Ah, ding dang it. Okay, grab the perfume bottle. Perfect. Now, gang, you're going to do the normal thing here that you would do in this situation. Let's inspect this first. It's really, really soft. So, of course, what you're going to do is you're going to open this pillow. What even is this plot? It's hard to say. So we open the pillow. We'll grab some ostrich feathers. Gonna need those. Didn't know Russian ostriches were fuchsia. And maybe you might have noticed if you're paying close attention, there seems to be maybe a faint outline of something here. If you did notice that, you'll want to look at it. Hey, there seems to be a trap door. Okay. Go through the trap door. Wow, look at that. Okay. Pick up the record. Ooh, Russian patriotic songs. Ooh, a magpie. And a bottle of chloroform. I could have a pretty good weekend in Vegas with all that. Yeah, definitely a missed opportunity to use that bed like a trampoline to jump up there. Yeah, we're going to combine the chloroform and the perfume bottle. Schmobviously. Okay. Use bottle on guard. Okay. Let me peek here. Oh, we're only a few paragraphs away from the end in this walkthrough. Go down the stairs. And into the dark room beneath the balcony. Wow, we're all close up now. Oh, we got enough left for a stream next week, Grayson. No, we're going to finish this tonight one way or another. How strange that this scene suddenly zooms in so much more. Okay. Try to take the bust on the right. I think Donna Fatale has all the bust she needs already. Whoops. Okay. Pick up a piece from the ground. Seems to be made of plaster. I get it. Yeah, a piece of plaster. Why if it goes, oops, she did something we didn't think of. See, prompt. I don't know what's going to happen. Now I'm terrified to save it because last time we tried that, we crashed out. So it's hard to say. Head back to the lounge and then go right into the study. Here we go. Study. Wow, you look at that. Dr. Livingstone, I presume. Frankenstein. Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Strangelove. Oh, man. Good times. Okay, let's see. Now that we're in here, examine the clock. What's all this fine black dust? Iron fillings. Give them to me. Okay. Use the iron fillings on your record to break it. That makes sense. If you had a bunch of iron fillings in your hand and you need to break a record, that's how you do it. Obviously, that's how you do it. And you'd want to do it. You'd want to do it, and that's how you do it. Examine the skeleton's eye. There's something in here. So that's an easy to find little pixel. Be sure to examine the skeleton's eye. Examining the skeleton as a whole wouldn't point you toward that, but if you examine its eye, you can find a key inside. Okay, use this on the locked cabinet. Okay, we're in the locked cabinet. Take the jar from inside. Close cabinet. Okay. Take a book. Take another more different book. Couldn't use the fillings on the locked cabinet. And honestly, atomic matter. Why would you? That'd be wildly inappropriate. Oh, read both the books. Read the diary. Book of the Dead. Autobiography of Count Charlatan. Potion made of ascorbic acid, bat's wings, ostrich feathers. Inject it into a dead body. Missing piece. Dr. Frankenstein was right. Back to life for 14 minutes. So what does this have to do with communism? Was communism a red herring? Okay, so we did it. Why is there so much inventory this late in the game? We're like one paragraph away from solving the game. Okay. We got the fountain pen. Okay, yeah, sure. So we're gonna put the jar of bat wings into the ashtray. We're gonna put the feather and the fruit into the ashtray. Could be a concoction for bringing the dead back to life. Okay, sure. Use the fountain pen on the potion to stir it. I succeeded in making Dr. Virago's potion. I wonder what's amazing fact. Yeah. Do I pick this up now? Or do I just leave it there? It looks like I just leave it there. Okay. Ashes to life. Okay. Up into the attic. Use the plaster on the floor to draw a symbol on the ground. Okay. Sure. Okay, we're gonna use the fountain pen on the bird. Yeah, it's changed color. It must be full of that potion. Okay. Then put it on the symbol. Refill work. Okay. Use the broken record on the gramophone and it'll come back to life. What in God's name are we doing? No, I mean, whatever. Whatever, man. This game. Oh, I guess that's... okay, let's see here. Magpie will come back to life. Head back down. Oh, now I have a resurrected magpie that's my friend. Okay. Out of the bedroom. Go right into Dr. Virago's bedroom. Hey, Magpie. Give me those keys. Kandinsky? I love Kandinsky. Now I'm free. Before we go. The ragdoll of Lenin. Great description. That's all very boring. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm supposed to have a vase. Okay, let me see if I can find where this vase is. Okay, back downstairs. Got it. We committed a crime against nature, broke the laws of God and man, just to get some keys from a nightstand. I mean, you do that sometimes. Do we see a vase? Yes. Nice. Okay. We're so close to the end, gang. You have no idea. Like, we're like 10 clicks from the end. If that. Now I might have a chance of escaping. So I wonder if we're going to stop this evil plot in any way or just escape and that's going to be the end of the game. What about that walking downstairs animation? Oh no, what's going on? This is definitely not my lucky day. Damn, I've run out of bat wings. That's weird. I was sure I'd gotten some more. Igor, at your service, Doc. Get bat as soon as possible. The experiment depends on it. Meanwhile, in the villa basement, Dr. Virago is about to carry out his fiendish plot. A lifeless figure is chained up to a strange device. It's the father of communism, Vladimir Lenin. Everything is ready for a great moment. It seems that nothing could save our friend from her dreadful fate. You'll have the honor of giving life to our beloved comrade. You decadent capitalists are all illiterate. Your brains are corrupted by the consumerism, flattery. You spend your time in front of your stupid televisions killing your brain with silly quiz shows, but all of that will come to an end. I, Dr. Virago, will bring to life the one person who could save you from your wretched conditions. My name will go down in history. Take your clothes off. Take my clothes off? Don't make such a fuss. After all, I'm a doctor. The bat was dug nuts. Donna, don't be afraid. I'll save you. Gang, I think for the record too, by the way, I think game is over. I think this is the ending cinematic. I don't think there's any more game left. The capitalist spy, damn, you won't be able to stop me. Victory! My dream has come true. A massive leap for the communist cause. Fantastic. A true scoop. Congratulations, sir. You are a genius. But now let me introduce myself. Mr. Lenin, I represent the KGB network. I've been asked to offer you an exclusive contract as a presenter on Russian Bowl Show. Have a look over here. Aha! Poor fool. Must crush capitalism. He thinks he can bribe the fodder of communism. The man who has dedicated all his life to fight against the capitalist plague. With a simple contract? I'm a bit confused. How much is a ruble dollar? Comrade Lenin, don't be deceived. It's a capitalist trap. My dear friend, after many years of struggle, I think I deserved a bit of comfort. After all, capitalism is not so bad. If you are rich. So once again, again. All's well that ends well. Comrade Liz become a TV star. Heroes have met again. The world, unaware of the danger of his escape, can carry on sleeping in peace. Oh, I guess Donna lived. We brought Lenin back to life. We turned him into a capitalist. In the meantime, somewhere in the desert in the Middle East, the future is beginning to take shape. Oh gosh, there was almost a third one of these set in the Middle East. Oh man, we dodged a bullet. That is perhaps the luckiest we as gamers have ever been. Whew. Close call, gang. Luckily, the ringmaster has left us this camel. Where shall we go now? I don't know, as long as it's a warm place. They keep drawing me wearing a singlet. Oh, I just want to find a nice fur coat. The end. Gang. Oh wow, check it out. That was where it was going next. Whew. Whew, gang. That's a big whew. We dodged what could only be an upsetting game, I suspect. And we exit to that's the best way to end the game. Well, that was Big Red Adventure. You know what? It was bad. It was a not great game, but you know what? Sometimes it's important to play through not great games so other people know they don't need to someday play through those same not great games. So we did it. We survived. That's all that matters. And now we should get a raid going. I will say, I think I'll be back on, this may sound crazy, but maybe Friday morning or Friday afternoon. I'm thinking I might pop back in with a stream of something. I've got a little quickie stream in mind there. So stay tuned for that. But for now, let's get a raid going. Let's drop in on Faux Retro, who is playing The Legend of Kyrandia. Who doesn't love a little bit of Legend of Kyrandia? Always a fun game to see. Faux Retro is a fun streamer. We'll drop in over there and I will begin to say my farewells. Let's get our raid started. And thank y'all again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. At least you tolerated it. And sometimes that's all that matters. Folks, I will see you on the other side of the raid. Take care and have a great rest of your Retro Adventure Wednesday.